Are we live now? Or... Okay, welcome to stream, guys. I'm sorry, I'm a fucking dumbass. Like, legitimately just a dumbass. Hello, Andrew! Do... Now? Right now? I'm gonna fucking... Bro, I will kill something. Hello? Can you hear me? No? Am I actually just stupid? I think I am, honestly. I think I actually am just fucking an idiot. Okay, well, hello, I'm an idiot. Let me just fucking... I'm just gonna fucking set up the internet thing, cause bro, I am dying. Chat is so delayed, apparently. I'm just... Hey, are we back now? I am so fucking sorry. I wish I could, like, edit live streams, cause I'm just an actual idiot. I'm sorry. Anyways, is it better now? Is the fucking chat better? Are things going on? Cause... I'm suffering right now. Anyways, yeah, let's fucking go, I guess. Oh, what the fuck am I doing? So there might have delays on OBS. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna keep going, as mentioned. Anyways, hello, welcome to stream. This is basically going to be a stream about album commentary, as you can you can see in the title. Basically, because I've like been revisiting down nostalgia road, and I've also uploaded the last video I uploaded, right? Flame of Heaven, Flame of Hell, was very specifically about my villain origin story, per se, I guess. So I'm just gonna be talking about that because, bro, I might as well. Also, I'm gonna be very bisexual and unhinged in stream, so yeah. Also, if I'm too loud, let me know, like, if my voice is clipping or if I'm just talking too much, like, loudly. Because I will talk loudly, I just do that. But, yes. Anyways, yeah. Okay, this is gonna be a bit of a rough one, but, like... I started making music with Vocaloid. This is, like... Most of the people who are here don't really know about this. Maybe they do, maybe they don't. Yeah, fuck yeah, Chaos. Fucking Andrew, yep, you are correct about that. Though, yes, anyways. I started making music with Vocaloid. I entered music by... Yeah, Vocaloid is basically a singing program, right? How the fuck? Let me show you a good example. The example being my old channel, which is, it's up now, by the way, it's up for public. Oh, fuck. Could just click that. Anyways. Up for public, yes, quite literally an archive of unfiltered mental illness, basically. On the tin, right? It's just me being mentally insane. That's this channel. Anyways, I want to, like, go back from the very beginning of this channel because, yeah, this will basically explain why I want to make music the way I do, the stories I want to tell, and, like, you know, my motivations behind shit. back from the very beginning, because I never actually fully, properly explained it. Um, oh boy, oh boy. I actually have this one live stream here in this old channel it's been 5 goddamn years since I started making music. Yeah, that live stream is actually a good explanation of what I was going through, especially at the time, because my mental state was rough. Hey, Jada. My mental state was rough then, right? I just kinda... So much shit going on at the same time. I was... oh! Basically, there's also it also connects to the reason why I'm making this album, Life So Far, my current album, right? It's going to be released on October 7, 2024. That's significant to me because 10 years ago on that date, I was in the mental hospital. Literally spending my 18th birthday in the mental hospital. So yeah! That's where this all begins, right? Fucking, oh man, actual villain origin story, dude. I just went. No thought, not a fucking singular form of self-awareness ever. I just go, right? But yes, when I was 18 years old, I was put into the mental hospital. Yeah, I'm not gonna say the reasons why. You might be able to guess. Cause, I mean, well, this fucking video. Yeah, well, okay, anyways. Yes, I was put into the mental hospital because of, you know, shooty pew pew. Anyways, aside from that, this whole journey, this last 10 years has been Steam! Hi, Steam. But yes, no, this whole journey of this last 10 years has basically been me trying to recover from the fact that I was placed in a mental hospital and then subsequently kicked out of high school. For like, again, the last 10 years has been this. Me focusing on getting back from this. And that basically, you know, means, that basically just means me spewing shit online, like speaking, because as I do, right? Fucking, I am here. Yes, you made it, Steam, but yes. Me spewing shit online is kind of how I just deal with stuff. Yeah, because I don't, again, for the longest time, and Steam can attest to this, right? For the longest time, I didn't know how to show emotion. So I literally did not know how. I didn't know what emotion was. Like that's a more accurate way of saying it. I didn't know what emotion was. I was literally a fucking robot. Legitimately just a robot. I didn't know how to express anything ever. Andrew, you were also here too. But Steam is older. But you're also very fucking up there, dude, in seniority. But yeah, no, so like I didn't know how to express emotion, right? I was a fucking robot. The only thing I understood about emotions was like, oh, yeah, fucking, if you let emotions fester too long, it'll fucking kill you, or you'll kill people, right? Because that's the road I was going down. The road I was going down was, oh, yes, actual just violence. But no. This whole journey about me making music and writing the way I do and fucking making the stories that I do and making the music that I do with the way I do things has literally just be me, like, reintegrating back to human society by being a fucking human being. Yeah. Yeah. This is my discovery of what it means to be a fucking human being, right? Because I just... Yeah. Yeah, Andrew. Yep. We both did fuck around at the same time, But yeah. My journey of being a human being was quite literally me, like, discovering myself. And the best way I could do so was through anonymous music. At first I started off with Vocaloids, because, you know, best way to stay anonymous. Like, literally just don't show your face, don't show your voice ever. And then I realized it wasn't enough. It fucking wasn't enough. So I just kinda went, as I do. I just kinda fucking started speaking in my music. That was a big breakthrough in, you know, me showing emotion in some way, I guess. Because I didn't put myself out there, of course not. I didn't know how to fucking do that. I didn't know why it was important or why needed to do that. Like, it wasn't necessary for me. Like, human connection wasn't exactly a necessary part of life, which is fucking insane as a human being. Like, humans are pack animals, right? You crave being understood and you want to be understood. Like, no matter, what the cost is. But, see, I didn't think it was necessary. I literally, legitimately didn't understand the need for any of this. Because, yeah, I grew up in fucking total isolation. I was actually just legitimately a fucking robot. Like, I was not only just a robot, because I have low empathy in general. I was born with, autism. Autism, yeah, literally. I I didn't know I didn't have empathy. Oh, sorry. I didn't have empathy. I also didn't know what it meant to feel shit, right? So I was kind of like looking outside in. A lot of my earlier songs explain this specific bit. Just what does it mean to be a human being? Literally. To go back to the very start, very, very, very start, and this will also come up in my Life So Far. Life So Far album is I had this one Tumblr account. Oh wait, no. I had this one Tumblr account way back in the fucking day, right? It's called Deadrat Poetry. There we go. Yes. So this is quite literally my villain origin story. This specific website right here, because this website was the place where when I was in mental hospital, I didn't have anything to do, right? I didn't do anything. I couldn't really do anything. So, yeah. Basically, the only thing I really could do was, write shit. There's a fucking rec room, right? There was a rec room, a karaoke, TV thing. There was also a fucking, treadmill, a bike, a stationary bike. That was it. Like, that was the only thing you had to do in the fucking mental hospital. So, what did my obsessive ass do? I fucking wrote. I wrote poems. That's all I did. I was in the mental hospital for like 2 months at first. At first, right? Total, I was there for like 3 months, I believe. But yeah, no, we don't talk about that time. Well, actually, we do. This is the place for me talking about that time. But yeah, um, yeah, you can kind of tell who I was, especially back then. I didn't. Again, this isn't like an excuse. I was legitimately kind of a dangerous person. Also, just evil, evil as I do. But I didn't know how to feel. Like, this is all literally just poems that I wrote way back then. Fucking yeah, this is a good fucking example of that, right? So today I forgot to drink my meds. Just I won't read the poem out. Maybe I should. Actually, fuck it, I will. You know, because why not? This is like the poetry I like really started with. Like, this is 9 years ago, dude. Holy shit. Today I forgot to drink my meds, and now I'm feeling sick in bed, because the world's spinning inside my head, and all I can really do is think of murder. Today I forgot to drink my meds, and now I'm not right in the head, because all I can really see is red, and all I feel is sadness. I puked today on the second floor bathroom. No one noticed, and I'm glad for that, because I began writing poems again, and from a dull crevice of apathy, I'm starting to feel emotion again. Today I forgot to drink my meds, and now I can't shake away the feeling of lead. The heavy dizziness of a sudden awakening, the numbness of having a knife in your hands and not feeling it. Today I forgot to drink my meds. Yeah, yeah. I mean, I can't. Uh, it's right there, dude. Fucking mentally insane, clinically insane, diagnosed unhinged. Anyways, the point being is that initially I started writing out my feelings and thoughts in the mental hospital because yeah, that was my only outlet. Um, I'd been through so much shit, right? Up until that point, I'd been bullied to hell and back. I'd been fucking abused, neglected. Some sexual abuse stuff happened too, but we don't really get into that. Yeah, not yet. At least, not yet. I really didn't know who I was, is the crux of the issue, right? That, all of that, plus religious trauma, I'm saying that as an important thing because it's significant. Religious trauma do be up there, huh? Because I was basically raised in a Catholic country. I was Philippines. Philippines. I was raised in the Philippines, so one of the things I really struggled with was the concept of sin and the concept of like God, of course, because Catholicism. Steam would know this. Some people who like grew up in like heavily Christian homes would know this. My family wasn't exactly heavily Christian themselves, but my surroundings were. So it was like growing up in a place where you knew, what was right and what was wrong, but you didn't know why. And asking people like, why is this good, why is this bad, resulted in like, oh, because God says so. Like, that just fucked me over, dude. As a kid, Steam gets it, but yes, as a kid, everything I did was wrong. Objectively wrong, in my opinion, because I was told it was objectively wrong. I didn't know anything else. So I basically, the fun old Christian guess, yes. See, I was basically told that everything I did was sin. I would never be correct. Like, for as long as I lived, is what I thought it was. Cause, yeah, no friends, no one to tell me otherwise. I literally did not know. So, me getting online and writing shit, getting my stuff out there without, IRL people knowing about this was actually the biggest step in my recovery. Hello, just opened the YouTube not too long ago and saw you were streaming. Your music helped me a lot. Thank you. And I hope you're doing well. Thanks, Kenna Marie. I'm struggling at the moment, but you'll know why. It's hard for me to open up about, but it is necessary to understand who I am as a person, and I think why I make the music I do. Because, yeah, it's rough. Because I didn't think I was worth anything. Literally just absolutely fucking hated myself. I was disgusted with myself. Like, not even to a funny degree, I actually just wanted to... Horrible things, horrible things. You can kind of fucking tell with a poem in front of you. Horrible, horrible things. And yeah, I thought, fucking less than trash, less than human. So, yeah, why not? Like, literally, why not? No one would care. Just a trans girl who goes through similar things. Yeah, Kenna. That was actually one of my issues, right? Specifically, actually, thank you for segueing me into this, but like, sexuality and self-identity. I went through a lot of loops. Like, when I started Vocaloid, right, I identified as a trans guy. Yeah. There's a couple of reasons for this. I don't identify as a trans guy anymore. I don't care about what pronouns you use for me, to be honest, though. I guess I identify as female. It doesn't really matter, is the whole thing. But back in the day, this is fucking twisted, by the way. This is actually just Christian guilt. Christian guilt. I was always more attracted to, women, I guess, girls than guys. And, fucking Christianity says Adam and Eve, not Adam and Steve. Yeah, gender apathetic might be a good way to say it, Andrew. But yeah. Fucking, I would have rather been a guy and fallen in love with girls than be a girl and fall in love with girls. Like, that was my whole fucking issue. A lot of it. A lot. Too many fucking issues. Actual just abuse is, yeah, I mean, that's a huge issue, but, because I'm dealing on, like, right now, I'm trying to process the things that I did to myself. One of the biggest things I did to myself in terms of self-harm was, yes, Steam, yes, girls are good, but yes, one of the reasons why, I'm doing this stream specifically, is to basically not deal with the past and how other people have hurt me, but how I've hurt myself, quite literally. This is an explanation of, like, that. And yeah, that's fucking going down the pits of my insanity means I will show you all of my self-harm scars, which is all online for everyone to see. As you do, right? As you do. But yeah, a huge crux of the issue was like my sexuality and what, what I considered was sin versus what I didn't consider was sin. And it's kind of funny, right? How I considered murder and violence to be less of a sin than fucking liking the same gender. Like, I am so bisexual. I am so fucking bisexual. Yet, I thought I was like in the wrong for it. Like, just fucking. I know there's a bigger world out there now. Like, I've lived in North America when I was in college. Fucking, I, no, I know that, like, it's objectively okay. No one gives a shit. No one should give a shit. But, like, as, like, growing up in the Philippines as a girl, that wasn't exactly an option for me. I won, like, fuck, Steve! One girl, Steam likes one girl and that her name is Mother Mary. Yeah, see, that's the fucking mentality I had to grow up with. Steam understands. Like, literally, that is so much just growing up in the Philippines was wild. All I've got to say about that is growing up in the Philippines was wild. Anyways, and we go to the, my music shit. That being said, right? One of the things I wanted to, like, oh fuck, well, one of the things I wanted to explain specifically was the first releases on my Bandcamp, which were about friends and then about myself. So the first release from first on to second on is Sunrise, and then there's a Rat and Wolf's Clothing. Sunrise is very much about my friends. There's a Rat and Wolf's Clothing is very much about myself. So specifically for, I want to, like, explain one thing. I describe myself as a rat, I think. Like, don't describe myself. I, like, put myself in the place of a rat because derogatory. This is 100% derogatory. I considered myself to be a rat. I do love rats, and I think they're incredibly fucking intelligent. The issue is that not many people agree with me. I've been called a rat. Yes! Skaven! Skaven scum! Yes, I love that. I'm sorry. Anyways. Yeah. Being called a rat as a kid because of my... When I was a kid, I grew up in Japan, right? I grew up in Japan, and then I went to high school in the Philippines, and I went to college in Canada. Yeah, so... Yeah, doing all of that, right? Do you know the common statement? Okay. All of that in the span of my lifetime. I've moved around so many fucking times to so many fucking different countries. And this is also, like, a component of my trauma. My many various integrating forms of trauma. One of it is literally just moving. Like, abandoning my old home. It's a rough thing to deal with, and, like, accepting change means that I have to leave things behind. I've been dealing with that, like, for the last 2 months, 3 months. Yes, Steam. Steam is right. Fucking Skaven are so fucking chaotic goblins, and I love them. But, um, I didn't see myself as a chaotic goblin. I saw myself as, something's wrong with me. I saw myself as dirty, actually. Like, a bringer of plague, a bringer of omens, because everyone seemed to hate me. And I thought they were objectively right for it, because I don't fucking know. I don't fucking know, dude. I just fucking went. No self-awareness at all, right? So my childhood was me being called a rat, and accepting the fact that, yes, I am in fact a rat. I am less than human. Didn't question it. Actually just didn't question it. So yeah, with zero self-awareness, I went on to become a teenager? Teenager, yeah. I went on to become a teenager and, made shit like... Made shit like this fucking video! And yes, I do say there is a fucking story behind this video. There is a story, it's just, at the same time, it's not as relevant. Sorry about that. That was a delivery. Yes, mailman. I'm sorry. But yeah, no. The story isn't as relevant as, my self-image depicted in that video. Because that video is... I guess I should tell the story, huh, Steam? So... Yeah. See, the faceless PV specifically was a very touchy subject for me for a long time. Because this is quite literally my villain origin story. This is so much my villain origin story. I can't even begin to describe how much I resented myself for it. Like, yeah, how much I resented myself for it. I will, Steam. I have to. Like, I'm on here, I might as well. Again, I've said this to some people, but this will be the only time I can actually muster up the courage to do so. So I'd rather just do it in one go. Make it painless, you know? Rip off the band-aid, as they say. But, yeah. When I made this, this was like 2014. Yeah. This was like 2014, like July 27, I believe. The issue with this video is that in October of that same year, I would go into the mental hospital for violent shit. Yeah. This is my villain origin story because this was also kind of supposed to be my last message. Which is incredibly dark if you understand what the contents of this video is, which you will. You will understand what the contents of this video is because it's obvious at this point. Like, the original song was not made by me. It was made by this person called Ghost, who I will also touch up on this video. Kinda, I guess. It's nothing negative. I really don't have anything against them, and honestly, I attribute a lot of, who I am today to meeting them. Okay, yeah, it's gonna be a bit rough for me. Fucking bear with me. You're gonna have to. I'm gonna cry on stream. Almost 100%. Don't freak out. I've already prepared for this. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Yeah, I'm just gonna fucking go, I guess. Sorry, one last thing. I forgot to fucking mute myself.
The person in the mirror asks to find the memory of me, and your tag done. Countless times the person in the mirror asks to find how they knew where to be. It's time to go. Say hello. in my eyes, if I can, and I want to bend low, do I have? Every time the person in the mirror asks, are we the same as once before? I cannot say. Every time the person in the mirror asks if I can take it anymore, it's time to go. Say hello. If I want on your face last to you, in other words, if I am something on purpose, this might be so unless in other words, a simple point of life is all I'm worth. So sweet, please enjoy. If I am one of your face last, this feeling of regret, if I can see in the darkness, then you can never find or be rushing, for this is just the end of who I am. So sweet, please enjoy. If I am one of your face last, then can I even tell if I am not this regardless, the world is spiraling, but I'm not hand, and I want to bend low, who I am. So sweet, please enjoy. If I am one of your face last, if memories are tried, if I can see all these pointless, and tears in my eyes, if I can, and I want to bend low, who I am. Countless times the person in the mirror asks if I'm the memory of me.
Okay. Well, yep. Hey, Luz, Luna. Thanks. Really appreciate it. Sorry if I'm like shaken at the moment. It's in the process of having to face myself. I've had to like, you know, look at the good sides and the bad sides. The last song I mentioned, right? Was basically the story of me picking up the pieces in a very realistic sense. Picking up the pieces basically meant the fragments of time, as I mentioned, was pieces of physical and evidence of, you know, who I was, what my motives were, physical pieces of evidence of how people saw me, how who I was, right? Thanks, Steam. I need to face myself in a bad way too, because I'm not a good person. Let me just one sec. I'm just wondering if this fucking stream is okay at the moment. It says the bitrate is like bad, so I don't know what the fuck is going on with that. Well, fuck it, I guess. Bitrate's gonna stay bad. Actually, let me guys know if the bitrate is good. I'll, like, do that later? Yes. Confession times right now, though. Fucking, I'm in a confessionary chamber in a fucking church. Think of it that way. Me throwing my shit out there, except you can see my face, so, like, good shit. Yeah, thanks, Andrew. Bits are fine for you? Thanks. Yeah. So, yeah. That being said, this video really describes my mindset, especially at the time. Right before I was placed in the mental hospital at start of October. I was a terrible person. I still am. Like, yeah, thanks. Me being a good person is quite literally by my choice. I didn't start out as a good person, and this is my confession for that. I didn't start out as a good person. I never was. Being a good person or being a person in general was like a goal I never thought I'd achieve. And it took 10 years to at least get to one of those goals, which was being a fucking person, being a fucking human being. There is still a sense in my mind that I'm trying to atone for things that I've never, actually committed. But because it was in my head, and I've met very bad people, I've met very good people, I've met everyone in between, right? I didn't have empathy to begin with, so me navigating the world was quite literally me meeting all these people, and how they affected me is who I am today. When I say I wouldn't be here without the people I met. Yeah, on the tin, right? Steam is one of them. A very big, important one of them. A very positive one, too. Another one to the puzzle is, well, this person. Yeah. Yeah. I guess I have to explain. I'll explain backwards a bit, right? Because if this was the origin story of my whole music career, I guess, whatever the fuck this is, the end result was the last song. There's a reason why that song was so fucking important to me. Song in question, I will fucking bring it up. Flame of Heaven, Flame of Hell. Yeah. One sec before I fucking go off the handles. The result of all of this, 10 years, right? Here. It's me finally being honest. And I will break down in the stream, that's par for the course, right? Again, I did this stream to confess. Yeah. Yeah, well, these are all my fears put out in front of you. Yeah, I'll mute myself for a bit.
To a story that began around 10 years ago. That broken mirror abandoned as I forgot my way home. The roles we played in our stories, dichotomies of heaven and hell. Upon this stage we have danced for an eternity. As I look to the stars towards an unstable heaven, there are things I've concealed, something I feel was important. A limbo of my very own, although I do not know why. Their gentle light never faded in this never-ending night. And sometimes I feel a gaze as the stars guide my path. I walk in circles as I cycle around this downtrodden past, in a pain so familiar. I know I've been here before. I hear a child cry behind me. Before I realized where, I knew that I was in hell. In stilted horror I stood, a god that I knew all too well, wearing those same fucking masks. You asked for one more dance, and I took your hand. Flame of heaven before me, let us dance. Stage of eternity, immortalized. The steps so oddly familiar, I dance with you. Around the truth, the pain that I once knew. And when the curtain falls at the end of it all, will we choose to heed the trumpets call? The cycle renewed, I recall again how much I wanted to kill you. One step closer, but not quite there. I saw the stars up above as I awoke on that path. Once again, there was a house before me, something I vaguely remembered. But as I stepped towards it, a child held me back. And then the scene changes. There's that mask on my face. I thought I saw you bristle as our eyes meet once again. Obstructed by the spotlight, I feel a piercing gaze and the pain in my chest. It's oddly intimate to know my enemy so well, to read their every step and know their reasoning. I felt you tense as I approached, and now my hand is outstretched. We are so fucking broken, this feels romantic. There's a fire so painful, it frays the edges of sanity, and the fear that we felt then is incomparable. Egged on by watchful masses, who know us only by these masks. Upon this theater stage, I play the devil.
Flame of hell that I once was, now take my hand. On the stage of insanity, immortalized. The steps so oddly comforting, I dance with you. Around the truth, the hurt that we both knew. And when the curtain falls at the end of it all, do we choose to face the judgment's call? Another cycle renewed, I recall again. In the depths of this blinding pain, I hated you.
Around in circles for the last 10 years, a weight that never went away. I can't recall my life before it. There's that mirror in my mind that I know that I destroyed, collecting dust as it stood there, forgotten. I know there must be a reason why every road leads back here. These jagged fragments of time I gathered even as I bled. I want to know the truth and piece that mirror together, and through a broken reflection I saw that child. And I remember your smile through hazy shards of my memory. I heard your voice as I knew it, that shy but bubbly laugh, eyes that betrayed a hidden pain, something that only we knew. I remembered that I loved you. And the pain came in waves as I sifted through the stories. I was so scared to see the truth, I looked away from you. And as I ran in these circles, spanning for 10 fucking years, I never realized the mark that I left on you. There was a guilt that chained us both here to the masks that we wore. This pain our only connection on this demented stage, not the roles that we played. I know I saw you as human, a child just like I was. You were my first love.
My love, please will you take my hand? I'd like to ask you to grant me this one last dance to the person I loved, even through all of the pain. And as I burned away, I chose to dance with you. And when the curtains fall at the end of it all, I'll give you one soft kiss before I take a bow. To end this cycle, I know I must face this truth. I could never let go because I loved you.
To a childhood left behind, reflections I had abandoned, to the stories we created over all of these years, to the hurt that we caused, and the scars that have made us, I want to tell you, I'm sorry.
Yes. Yes. If you saw me crying on stream, yeah. Yeah. I mean, at this point, I don't care. They probably do. So I'm not, of course, gonna go into their part of the story. That's their thing to say. That's fine. My part of the story is, though, that they had a lot of influence on me, right? Such a strong influence that I didn't even want to believe it for 10 years. 10 fucking years. Literally, the start of my adulthood began when my friendship ended. Fucking, it's that one meme, right? My friendship ended with something something. I am now best friends with something something. Except it was my friendship ended with this person. My best friend is now fucking depression and mental illness. I am so serious about this. Legitimately so fucking serious about this, because Sorry. I will be emotional. That's this stream. Trigger warning for. I'm sorry. I didn't put trigger warnings, but yes. Trigger warnings for actual just insanity, violence, fucking Christian guilt, I guess. Catholic guilt, I guess. Fucking, horny. Like, okay, that's a bad way of saying it, right? But like hormones. Being a fucking teenager and, hormonal shit. Because big part of it, big part of this is sin. My concept of sin, right? Yeah, yeah, dude. This is where it all starts. Flame of Heaven, Flame of Hell is literally my villain origin story. And yeah, to explain some things in the story, right? Because this is written as a fictional story. Based on real events, though, of course, because as I do, right? I'm a person who doesn't really like being left in the dark. I don't like not knowing answers to shit. I just kinda go. Like, zero self-awareness. I don't like leaving things in the dark. Yeah, I don't know why, right? I don't know why. Actually, I do. I do know why. It's because of my DID. You know, even when I didn't know I had DID, I grew up with dissociative barriers, right? Lots of dissociative barriers. Dissociative amnesia as well was a huge thing for me. So, yeah. Shoddy memory. Shitty fucking memory. I always knew I'd forget things. Ever since I went to the mental hospital, my life has been me recording shit so that I do not forget. And that even if I do forget, like, someone else sees it so that they can remind me of who I was. Because I kid you not. I wrote in the description of this video that I subsequently dissociated from this event. Zero self-awareness, again, just fucking went for the next 10 years, repeating the same mistakes with other people who I really fucking hurt. And the crux of the issue is I hurt people. I hurt people, and yeah, that's why I'm doing this. Because I don't want to hurt people. I think. I don't want to hurt. No, I know that I don't want to hurt people. So, the best way that I stop hurting people is stop hurting myself, right? Yeah, that's a good start, I think. And not hurting myself is actually more painful than hurting myself, ironically enough, right? Because, yeah. I have to hurt myself a bit to get clarity, and that's the stream, that's the fucking stream! You signed up for this. Good job. I'm sorry, no, that's mean. You signed up for this, you get to see me cry and be emotional, which, good for you, because this doesn't happen, ever, right? This doesn't happen. So, yeah, well... That... Flame of Heaven, Flame of Hell is inherently romantic. Not really romantic. Romantic in a twisted way, I guess. Yeah, it is romantic in a twisted way, quite literally. Because that was my relationship with them. One-sided, of course, one-sided. I don't know how they feel about me. Legitimately don't know how they feel about me, and I'd like to think I mattered, somehow. Somewhere. I don't know, dude. I don't know. I was only really friends with them for a small bit of my life, and their life as well. But yeah, they influenced me to the point that every fucking romantic encounter I had after them was based on them somehow. The worst part was that before I started out being friends with them, I thought I was fucking straight. I legitimately thought I was straight. I thought being gay was a sin. Yeah, so to my surprise, back then when I knew Ghost, they identified as, a girl. And I identified as a girl, so... Homosexuality, for one thing. Jesus fucking Christ, homosexuality. After that, it wasn't even after that, honestly. Like, I already had an attraction to women, more so than men, especially in a romantic sense. But yeah, um, I'm bisexual. So fucking bisexual. Like, no. Bisexual, biromantic, if that makes sense. Cause, yeah, I will fall for girls and boys, and I will also be horny for girls and boys. More for boys. Just because I was taught that way. Yeah. For, yeah, growing up as a teenager in the Philippines meant having sex was a sin. Being horny was a sin. Masturbation was a sin. Everything about that was bad. I would rather kill people with my literal fucking hands than masturbate. Like, that is so fucking messed up. I don't know how to say shit, but like, yeah! Violence was more of an option than romantic relationships? I guess? Which is fucking twisted. Yeah. And it's not just attributed to, me being in the Philippines, it was also just attributed to me already having so much different sorts of shit going on. But me hurting myself didn't really start until after this point. Meeting Ghost. uh, okay. So, yeah. Well, leading this for now. I did bring up some bonus songs to, better explain the point. The bonus songs. Okay, well, you're gonna see a new layer of fucking creepy, which again, I had to do this to like pick up the pieces. Like I gathered every bit of evidence that I had of who I was back then, of how I thought. And I basically made this fucking playlist, right, called Till Alien Stage. The fucking description is disgusting. But yeah, no. First of all, Till Alien Stage. The reason why it's called Till Alien Stage is because there's this one fucking character, right? In this YouTube series called Alien Stage. I'll bring it up for y'all, cause bro, I'm not gonna show it on stream. You guys can fucking do it, but fuck it. I guess I'll bring up the teaser. Why not? Okay. Cause there's this one character that I really identify with here, like to an unhealthy degree, because man is me. Man is actually just me. You'll get the one. He's the fucking bisexual one, of course. Okay, well that explained nothing. I'm sorry. That actually just legitimately explained nothing. Alien Stage round 2. I'll bring up the video because yeah, dude, fucking hell. Legitimately just explained nothing, bro. Ugh. Anyways, yes, round 2 Alien Stage. It's this fucking YouTube series, right? It's this Korean YouTube series about gay people. Yes, on both genders. Gay people. But like making music. Of course I fucking identify with them. There's this one specific character that I really, really like unhealthily identify with because he's a piece of shit and so am I. Yeah, also same type in people, which is usually just like I have this tendency to go for like people who I think are really good people. I have a tendency to go for people who I think are like really, genuinely nice, kind, friendly people. So again, I'm more similar to, darker people. I'm very morally ambiguous. Or morally gray, I guess. This fucking white-haired character, Till, his name is Till, by the way. Yeah. Yeah, he fucking... I identify with him so much because I would do the same shit as him if placed in the same situation, and I basically have. Yeah, as in my youth, I was extremely fucking ruthless. Yeah, yeah. Ruthless meaning that I would step on others. I would actively destroy others if it meant getting my way. And usually getting my way was just literally surviving. That's all I wanted. I didn't really care about being hit. I didn't care about how much I was being beaten down. As long as in the end I would be alive. The reality of, my trauma is violent, so yeah. I've taken too much beatings, and yeah, round 2 alien stage describes that. Okay, yeah, well, yeah, you get the point. You get the point. Basically, this character steps on other people to get his way. The story, basis of the story is like a fucking, what's it? Yes, Steam, you should feel the edge, because it is. Literally, no, well, that's my whole life. My whole life is edge. Quite literally. The real pocket set energy? I mean, that's what I would do. That's the shit I would do. Like, yeah. I've been bullied so many fucking times that I would literally do anything. Like, fucking, poke someone's eyes out if they threatened me. Hey, Nix! Yeah, no. To get my way, which meant to survive, I would do anything. And yeah, if that meant stepping on other people who are weaker than me, so be it. That's the mentality I live by, right? And if you notice, there's 2 specific characters in this series. Alien Stage is very much about like a battle royale on a stage by aliens. Aliens basically vote which singer or, which musician gets to live or die on this stage. Yeah. My story is very much about that. Like, there's lots of different characters here. I identify most with Till. And yeah. Till's character is worryingly so like my own. Worryingly so. And also his relationships, right? Till's character. Till, basically in the story, Till goes after this pink-haired girl, who is objectively nice. She's objectively a good person. Yeah. That's also my type in people. Like, opposite gender, objectively good people. Really kind, really nice, really sweet people. Then there's this other guy. As I said, this series is a series about homosexuals. There's this other motherfucker there, right? Who's extremely fucking dark as well. Yeah, anyways, I'm not getting into his story. It's not about him, right? It's not about him. But yeah, no. Yeah. Well, I guess I do have to explain a bit about him. So, this character with dark hair. Fucking motherfucker, where is he? This fucking guy, right? This motherfucker. This motherfucker, his name's Ivan, right? Yeah. Well, Ivan is put in a place where Ivan is literally, you know, Till's only equal. Or Till is Ivan's only equal, or something like that. The whole thing is that they just get into fistfights. And they just fucking... Their relationship is beating each other the fuck up. Like, yes, that's... Yeah, literally. They just... They don't like it. No, well... Till doesn't like Ivan, right? Put me in the place of Till, right? Till does not like Ivan at all. Ivan, you know, is kind of weird, in my opinion, and just... It's intimidating, right? To think that you are, like, the only equal you have is someone who is very dark, like you. And accepting that you are, like, a dark person is, yeah. Facing your own reflection in the mirror is scary, especially if that reflection is bad. Or if you think that reflection is bad. That's not necessarily the case, especially with people. But, yeah. My reflection is very morally gray. I am also very morally gray. Yeah. I am very also morally gray, but, like, you know... Trying, like, zero self-awareness, I just fucking go. My whole shtick is literally just, don't think, just do. Think about it later. Think about your actions later. This is literally, the best way I can describe think about your actions later is, like, most of these songs, right? Bat to the Head, Run. Okay, I'm gonna actually show you Bat to the Head, because that explains my point of view very well. No, sorry, I'm gonna show you Run, because that explains my point of view very well, and my point of view is... Go. Just fucking do it, think about it later. That was my whole shtick. It still is my whole shtick. Do it, think about the consequences later. Because as long as you're, you know, as long as you're running, you're still alive.
I stole the gun and let the dog bite his hand. Shoot the head that betrays and kill the owner that feeds. Let the goat bite the apple, lest she knows you are the snake. Now she better run, now she better run. In this human race, they are the people who you chase. Let your mark lines erase all the rules they have to face. And in time they will see, in this chaos they are free. Evil run on home, Paradiso she will own. Evil run on home, Paradiso she will own. Evil run on home, Paradiso is their own.
There's no other way to stay alright. Run from them, run like hell. You will not die until you hide. Run for it. You've got what it takes to stay alive. Run for it. Ba-ba-la, la-la-la-la-la-la. Run from them, run like hell. Ba-ba-la, Run for it. You will not die until you hide.
So yes, as you can tell, my thought process is go. Like, go. Do not think. Go. Yes, and this resulted, of course, in a lot of fucking accidents and just me hurting people because I'm a fucking dumbass. It, basically, the first part of this 10 years was basically a process of me. What the fuck is in the fucking recommended? But anyways, the first part of these 10 years was just me fucking around. So later half was me finding the fuck out. My adult life has been me fucking around and then finding out. It's just so fucking. Yeah, it made me basically consider, what it meant to think before I did shit. Point in case, when I wrote this song, I didn't know what I was fucking writing about. I didn't know if it made sense. That's the same for many of my other songs too, especially the early ones like Pocket Full of Holes. Yeah, I just kind of went and then realized that, okay, I can make meaning out of this afterwards when I'm like calmer. And leaving notes to myself like these, helped me in processing shit that I was feeling at the time and how I'm still feeling. Going back to the playlist I made, the fucking Till fucking Alien stage. There is 40 tracks here. I did mention how I was like, how I described myself as Till, right? Yeah, in this case, let's just say this is Till's songs to fucking Ivan. Yeah, the other guy. That I didn't even fucking realize I was writing, in this case. Like, it was so subconscious, so deep set. I legitimately did not know who I was writing to. It's not even... For most of the times when I wrote music, and whenever I wrote a message to somebody, like, on the screen, on the video, I just didn't put it in the song, it's most likely to this person, right? I legitimately did not know. When I thought I was talking to no one but myself and writing messages to myself, it wasn't exactly myself. Does that make sense? I hope it does. Well, anyways. Yes, 40 fucking tracks where this person is just a huge sub-focus. I don't know how much music I've made. I think I've made like fucking at least 100 tracks. But almost half has a huge sub-focus on this person. So, well, yeah, that's out there at this point. 10 years of literally not knowing what the fuck was going on. Flame of Heaven, Flame of Hell was my first realization. So yeah, that goes into, again, Sunrise. The reason why I showed you Run, the song for Run is because of the sound that it uses. The sound it uses is very metal based, you know, harsh. Yeah. Yeah. Song is very harsh metal, and yeah, the reason for that is because that's how I saw myself. Very rough around the edges, just kind of going, yeah. So this was also reflected in my first release called Sunrise. As you can see here, which I'll let you read, like if you go to the page and just go, Blue Skies, Midnight, and Sundown are about different people. Blue Sky is about friend, Midnight is also about friend, Sundown is about me. You should be able to tell, like, the themes and, you know, based on the sounds. I won't play Blue Skies or Midnight, specifically because it's not important to my journey. At the moment, at least. The Midnight person is a bit, I guess, influential to my journey, but again, more focus on myself at the moment. Right now, yeah, how I saw myself was very much, I hated myself. Very clearly, I hated myself. So, yeah. Demonstration time.
The sun falls red, the sky's ablaze. Whoa, 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 on fire, on fire. The earth has been set. It's sundown. It's sundown. It's time to burn the whole world down. Oh, it's not too hard to stay upset. It's not hard to live a life you regret. And I regret. And I regret everything I ever did. Everything I ever did. I regret, I regret, I regret. Oh, I regret, I regret, I regret, I regret. Sundown, sundown. Let the skies burn down. Let the world crumble around me. All I feel is a puppy. All I feel is a puppy. Oh, the vibrant blue skies, the mysterious midnight. I am the in-between, I am the middle of time. That as the sun sets, I will die. Just as the sun sets, I will die. So let me die, let me die. I'll let them be the end of my life. I cannot hide, I cannot run. A broken family's where I'm from. It's been so long, it's been so long. I felt everyone, so I wrote this song. You know when the sun sets and the past they die, I am not a passing moment, a fleeting person in your life. The burning sun will always fall, and the moonless night will rise. I am only regret, a black spot in a pretty sight. Oh, the vibrant blue skies, the mysterious midnight. I am the in-between, I am the middle of time. That as the sun sets, I will die. Just as the sun sets, I will die. So let me die, let me die. I'll let them see the end of my life. time ticked by. The news that choked me now all but gone. I stared death in the face and I turned him down. I'm alive, I'm alive, I'm alive. All the vibrant blue skies, the mysterious midnight. I am the in-between, I am the better times, and as the sun sets, I will rise, just like the sunrise, I will rise. And you will see, at sundown I'll finally be free.
Death. Anyways, yes. Yeah. The first song I made about myself was very much, you know, in the tune of I am going to be forgotten. The delta of, I'm the delta of times, which, yeah, I'm the turning point. I'm the part that people forget. Yeah. I'm not the beginning, I'm not the end, I'm somewhere in the middle. Yeah. Again, because I moved around so much, I never was able to really make friends or make any human connections. So I always assumed that I was just someone who was going to be forgotten, in the passage of time. Something so insignificant that, I didn't matter. Not in the end, at least. And, yeah. For so many years of my life, I just kind of revolved myself around people. Because I didn't know anything else, honestly. And, yeah, I thought that was the only thing I was good at for. Literally propping other people up, quote-unquote saving people when I didn't need to. I didn't have faith in other people because I didn't have faith in myself. Steam, I won't forget you either. Motherfucking bro. Nothing personnel, kid. But yeah. Yeah. I, thought... I thought I was less than human for the longest time because, yeah, I saw myself as less than human because I thought people saw me as less than human. Lots of self-worth issues with that, lots of bullying in between, racism, actually actively just racism, lots of shit. So, yeah, how I viewed myself was not something as hopeful as the sunrise, but something as desolate as sundown, Because when the sun goes down, the day dies. That's what I saw myself as. So, speaking of this fucking thing, yeah, that's why sunrise is the rat, and also sundown, oh fuck. No, sundown, the fucking image for sundown is also just still the rat. But it is actually kind of hopeful, because sunrise, shows this image in its, full beauty, pretty much, I guess. Well, sundown is literally just a piece of it. I kind of knew, I guess, from that point, that I wanted to be something more. I wanted to be something more, and the only way I could be something more was to actually just do it. I wanted to help people from the very get-go. So, yeah. That's why my first release has been about other people and myself, but also, mostly just other people. Again, the first two songs are about friends that I used to have. And yeah, then we go into There's a Rat in Wolf's Clothing, which is the main topic of this thing. So for this song, I'll basically be showing Wolf Song, Nostalgia Alien, Absent Mind of Schizophrenic Scientist, There's a Rat in Wolf's Clothing, and then, no, well, actually, I'll do Wolf Song, Nostalgia Alien, fucking everything in order, I guess, but like these two songs will be the SoundCloud versions because I actually like the SoundCloud versions better, honestly. I'm gonna replace this. like this is Wolf Song and Nostalgia Alien basically have a different tuning or mixing in the track. And the SoundCloud version just actually sounds cleaner, honestly. It's more out there. So yeah, let's go with the first song, which is Wolf Song. Oof. Oof.
When the moon comes up, the night has just begun. So hold your head up high, we're going out tonight. We're going out tonight. 'Cause when the moon comes up, the night has just begun. The night has just begun. We're feeling alive. Tonight, tonight, we can reach the sky. Take me high, I'll be fine tonight. Don't look back, we can reach the sky. Take me high. And when the sun goes down, Earth hunt is not yet done. So let the weak ones hide. The night is in our stride. The night is in our stride. The night is in our stride. Feeling alive. Tonight, tonight, we can reach the sky. Take me high, I'll be fine tonight. Don't look back, we can reach the sky. Take me high.
Wolf Song, you better watch your back, cause when the wolves run, they're gonna come and attack. So sing a wolf song if you ain't part of the pack. And when the night's done, there ain't no coming back, cause it's a wolf song. When freedom's in their grasp, they're gonna fight off the chains that clasp their necks and sing the wolf song. So you can try to forget all that you did wrong. The night is theirs to finally run. Wolf Song. Wolf Song.
We're feeling alive. Tonight, tonight, we can reach the sky. Take me high, I'll be fine tonight. Don't look back, we can reach the sky. Take me high.
Okay, yes. Wolf Song was specifically very much about like what it feels to be a chained dog. Literally. The theme of Wolf Song was, as on the fucking tin, you can see the thumbnail image, right? This is basically a wolf and a rat. The Vocaloid DEX is technically a wolf. And of course, I identified with the wolf. Like, I identified with Vocaloid DEX because fucking tan skin, and I heard from a setting that he was, you know, Filipino. So I was like, okay, yes, you are mine now. You are me now. I am going to identify with you so fucking hard because... Yeah, anyways. You get the point. See, there's a rat in wolf's clothing is, yeah, about what it feels to be like a fucking, you know, a rat. A rat pretending to be a wolf, pretty much. And like, if everyone else is a wolf, Wolf Song is pretty much about what it means to literally be free, I guess, to be a normal fucking person. It's sad. It sounds sad, but that's because it is. Like, I did not think I was a normal person. I thought I was, like, less than human, so... Results. That's the result. Nostalgia Alien is... Yeah. I think I've said that there was a story in the past. There is a story. At the same time, it's also about just me not feeling human. Yeah, well, from that new lens, yeah, Nostalgia Alien is, yeah, up, yep, that's a fucking song, alright? Here we go. Let's go.
Here you are at the start, a running train, a broken heart, watching life as the strife strikes to you like a dart. Then you go at it again, see your life pass in the rain as it falls to the ground like your life gone down the drain. You remember the past, time eats you up so fast. You were a child, now the time has come and gone for that. You look up to the skies, the clouds are up so high, wishing that you could go back for just one last time. Wishing that you could go back for just one last time.
Oh, alien, why must you always lie? You must be lonely if they're living life up so high. Above the world looking down, you never denied that in your planet you're the only one who survived. Oh, alien, why must you always lie? You have no hope to return to and no friends for support. But it's their fault for not opening the gates of yours. Yeah, it's their fault for not opening the gates of yours.
Now you were never that kid, the one with spotlights on him, but you were happy enough not to care about that shit. But when you grew older, the world just grew colder, and kids like you would grow up to become pig fodder, and heroes came and went, your interest in them spent. You never knew what it's like to feel what special meant. You were always the alien looking in from outside, wondering how it felt like to live a life in their hides without having to falter. You never knew what that's like, so you hid in your spaceship way up high in the skies, but you got kicked in the ass by what you did to yourself. The lonely childhood toys that you hid deep in your shelf. Why would you ever go back? You did nothing for yourself. You brought yourself in this mess to make up for it in hell.
Oh, alien, what will you do this time? Dare you forgive yourself or deny your very life? One day the time will come when you got to make up your mind, and by that time you'll be living your own life. Nostalgic alien, you never knew why the greatest people never held up their heads high. You were born a diamond, the waves sitting in the rough. The greatest people are just people who's got it tough.
Nowhere that train is dragging you, it's going straight to hell, leading you to your demise with just your soul to sell. And when the deal is over and all the passengers gone, you will be out in the open singing one last song. But you got time to get off, walk away one last time before depression devours you and death claims your prime. So look yourself in the window and think a little bit more. The world's a wider place than you ever thought before.
Here you are at the start. 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 Here you.
Okay, well, yeah. That being said, those two are kind of, oh well, those two, and then there's the, I'll do a brief explanation of some of the other songs. So, There's a Rat in Wolf's Clothing is probably the most important song to me. But I actually didn't put this up in the original 2016 release because this album, believe it or not, was released on 2018. I'm fucking sorry. 2018. 6 years ago, right? And I was like, okay, well, 6-year anniversary, 2024. So like, yeah, let's fucking add the secret six track. The secret six track was There's a Rat in Wolf's Clothing, which I did include at the time because I thought, you know, I thought I was being overdramatic with the state of the world and how cynical it was. Looking back on it, I was not being overdramatic because that's actually how life is. When I said I identified as a rat, that also basically means that I identify with people who are treated like rats. I, you know what it's looked like to be looked down upon. And There's a Rat in Wolf Clothing is about the people, you know, who people look down upon. Yeah. Thanks, Liquid. It's a lot about, like, poverty and homelessness, specifically. Poverty, homelessness, being weak and sick. And having someone above you, looking down on you, considering you less than them. You know, just because they're raised differently, just because you were raised differently, just because you look different, you're all still human. But the issue is that there are people who will look at you as if you're sheep. Yeah. Let's listen to it.
There are demons in men's clothing, you can hear them from beneath. And the den is filled with liars, some are wolves and some are sheep. Take your life and feed the madness, soon the wolves will bathe in blood. For we all are born as victims until one day we just stop.
In a world where we are born to die, in a world where we are bred to kill, there's only hope in those who realize the truth. There's no escaping the monsters, there's no outrun in your demons. They all chant in your head till it's engraved and it goes like fire, fire, lights on fire, 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 lights on fire. Let us open, let us be, let us open, let us be. They will die fighting your wars, they will die fighting your wars. On the and on the weak, on the and on the weak.
Praise be the fire. Long live the king. Cheers to the soldiers. Death to all our enemies. Praise be the fire. Long live the king. Cheers to the soldiers. Death to all our enemies.
And hope is all that we had sought, soaked in havoc that we brought to this world where people think they're not at fault. No, yet there are locusts in the grass eating all that we can offer. Fucking parasites who think they know what's good for us. And life might be a fucking joke, oh who's to say that it's not so, when life just contributes to something that is bigger than us. And all the sacrifices made, gone to those who don't deserve it. Cover up our shame as people beat the homeless again. And the wolves chant in the nighttime when they think no one's around. Cover up their tracks cause they're afraid that one day they'll be found. So
Praise be the liars. Long live the cheats. Cheers to authority. They will never catch us meek. Praise be the liars. Long live the cheats. Cheers to authority. They will never catch us meek. Praise be the liar. Praise be the cheats.
there are Demons in men's clothing, you can hear them from beneath. And the den is filled with liars, some are wolves and some are sheep. Take your life and feed the madness, soon the wolves will bathe in blood. For we all are born as victims until one day we just stop. And the story keeps on weaving, nothing happened in between. Because all is well that ends well, there's no moral in the seams. There's a wolf in sheep's clothing, could be you or could be me. There's a rat in wolf's clothing, but they're nowhere to be seen.
Okay, yes. So, hello, Kai, first of all. And Steam, you're fucking... That's the spirit. That's actually the spirit of this song and the spirit of my music in general. Drag them down with you. The reason why I make music the way I do is because my whole mentality as a fucking young Nate was, I'm gonna bring you to hell with me. Like, I am legitimately just gonna drag you to hell with me. We're both going down. Sorry, I am dehydrated and still going through kidney issues, so yes, forgive me for chugging. But, yeah, I'm also, because I'm going through kidney issues, I'm gonna have to cut this stream, like, soon. Like, around 12-ish, so 20 minutes? Oh yes, Steam, I do know it's a joke, but it is also the vibe of the music, literally. I'm gonna have to, like, go soon just because of dehydration issues, and if you see my lips, it's, yeah. Yeah, hydrate, don't dihydrate. Thanks, Kai. That's exactly kind of what I need right now. I kind of need to not die. If I am to achieve anything in life, I need to first survive. Yes. So I will be, like, cutting the stream soon and lying the fuck down, because I think that's what I need to do at this point. But before I end stream, one of the things I do want to... One sec. Yes, okay, so one of the things I do need to, like, touch on as a last thing, like, this will be the last, you know, song introduction from these two albums. By the way, all of the albums on Bandcamp are free. I'm letting you know this right now. I will also put this in the description and everywhere else. Everything I put on Bandcamp is free. You can just fucking download it. Singular tracks, you might have to, like, you know, buy it, but that's basically because, yeah, just you can get the whole thing for free. Why are you, like, paying for one thing? Unless you just want one thing, which, I mean, I guess, dude. The whole thing is that if you donate to Bandcamp, you can, like, stream it as on the Bandcamp app. You can make playlists, you can fucking buy other people's music. I do support Bandcamp in that sense, and just, yeah, because you can donate whatever price you want to. It could be, like, $1. Could be 5 cents, I guess. I don't really know if you can do 5 cents, but I know you can do $1 minimum, right? If you want to just stream everything. So, yeah, go ham. Again, you are free to download it, and you will get all, like, the WAV files, MP3 files, FLAC files, whatever you want, really. So, yeah. One last thing, sorry. Bandcamp, if you do pay for Bandcamp or donate to any of my albums, that actually helps other people download it for free. So how it works is that the more an artist earns, the more they're, like, allowed to give stuff for free. Which is, I guess. I mean, I guess it makes sense. Like, it's as a security measure. But basically, if you download and donate, you know, if I reach a certain threshold of, like, money on Bandcamp, more people get to download it for free per month. It's a thing that resets every month. There's, like, 200 credits every month. So, if 200 people are able to download a month, which I think right now is way more than I need, honestly. But yeah. You're literally free to do whatever you want with that, and yeah. The last song on this that I will show in this thing is The Other Side of Happiness. In the first bit of... Okay, first let me just explain the other ones first. Alive But Not Quite Living is on the same vein of The Other Side of Happiness, and quite literally about the same person. The Absent Mind of a Schizophrenic Scientist is quite literally about the fucking lab rat video. Fucking My Childhood, right? There we go. Portal 2, Lab Rat. There's this one fucking... This fucking movie. I'm going to link this, I might as well, in the video description, because, like, this is so integral to this specific song and just my development as a person. Thank you. But yeah, no, it's... This specific, you know, short movie, fan movie of the character. He's a canonical guy, Doug Ratman from Portal 2. Is yeah, yeah. Like Doug Ratman was who I wanted to be. Which is kind of weird to say that I want to be a schizophrenic mad scientist, but I thought he was a badass. And I still stand by that, so. Yeah. Alive but not quite living, you can kind of get what, the story is by, with the lyrics, so I'm not really going to explain that. It's the other side of happiness that I need to explain, specifically because there's a music video attached to it. This will be the last song for this stream, and I will be cutting it after I explain this. So, just letting you guys know, I'm losing blood. I'm losing blood. Yeah, but let's go.
There's another side to happiness, I'm scared of what I'll see. When I cross between the boundaries, I know that's where I will be. But I'm fitting my apartment so that one day I can leave. Until then my demons haunt me, saying I'll never be free.
There's no turning back, knew it all along. When my vision cracks, you'll be all but gone, and my words will dry. I can't say goodbye. When the time arrives, I will sleep the night. I can't say goodbye. I can't say goodbye. Gonna pass the night, gonna say goodnight. There's an illusion of reality wherever I go. There's a person in the shadows who's enjoying the show. And I can't take you forever, I know I'm going insane. Hearing laughter from the voices, and they're calling my name. Yeah, they're calling my name. Yeah, they're calling my name.
And the worst things that I know, it's the little things that do it. When he touches me, the sweetest thoughts just haunt my mind. On the other side of happiness, it isn't one that I envisioned. Feels so long ago when I was out there looking in. And the anger that I felt, fucking sanity flies away, slipping through my hands just as I grasp my limited time. Through the eyes of the beholder, I know I'm nothing but a fool, but let me live this burst of clarity I found here in myself.
There's an illusion of reality wherever I go. There's a person in the shadows who's enjoying the show. And I can't take you forever, I know I'm going insane. Hearing laughter from the voices, and they're calling my name. Yeah, they're calling my name. Yeah, they're calling my name. I'm already in pain.
There's another side to happiness, I'm scared of what I'll see. When I cross between the boundaries, I know that's where I will be. But I'm fitting my apartment so that one day I can leave. And I'll step out to the open, knowing that day I'll be freed.
Okay, yes, Steam, Kai, Liquid, I do need blood. I need like someone to inject me, right? I need to be like Dracula, please. Just give me some of your blood, please. Spare blood. I like that very much. Anyways, that being said, time to go to the nitty-gritty of this song because it's very confusing. And it was confusing to me too. I want to like let you know that when I, wrote this song, I didn't know what it was about. I was actively just going fucking insane. Zero self-awareness, as I've mentioned many times in the stream. Zero self-awareness. Yeah. Like, all I really knew, right, at the time I was dealing with actual just fucking insanity, I guess. It felt like I was always being watched. It's a topic that keeps coming up many, many times. It felt like there were eyes on the wall. I had to deal with, like, there's a person in the shadows who's enjoying the show. Like, someone was always watching me. Which, creepy. Fucking creepy. It was mostly like a hallucination, I guess, because it felt like they were eyes. The eyes were everywhere. And it's something I've dealt with for a long time. I just had to, like, live with it. Live with it, quite literally. You get used to it after a time. Like, the feeling of being watched, which is insane. You never stop being scared of being watched, though. That the fear doesn't change. You just get used to being watched. At some point, you just have to say, you know what? I don't give a fuck if I'm being watched. I'm just gonna do the thing I want to do. Because, yeah, life moves like that. You can't be stopped. You shouldn't be stopped by things you literally have no control over. And if someone was watching me that whole time and I didn't know, I mean, fine, I guess. I hope whoever you are, or whatever fucking god you are, I guess, ethereal being, hello, yeah. If you're watching me, I hope you've seen me grow, Because I don't, as a lot of this song was made out of fear. The other side of happiness isn't a question I answer. It is a question. This title is a question. The other side of happiness. I mentioned being on the other side of happiness, and in my case, the other side of happiness was fear. It was always fucking fear. It was fear because I knew that if I could break through the fear, I would get to happiness, in a sense, right? For me, facing my fears meant that I had to leave things behind. A lot of the themes in this song and in this video is basically me dealing with myself and my own reflection. And saying that, yeah, there are these things I'm not saying. One of the things, very specifically, I will bring it up because this is important, is again, homosexual lust. Like, not even fucking joking, bro. When he this fucking when he touches me, the sweetest thoughts just haunt my mind, right? Yeah. So, this is very specifically about lust. Because, sure, yeah, I was sexually attracted to guys. That's not what I wanted, though, Throughout the course of my life, especially after this, I would, I was a consenting adult at this point. Like, I was at least a fucking college student. Yeah, close enough. So, yeah. Many shit. I was very horny for no reason. Nothing satiated me. So, one night stands was always a kind of a fucking thing on the table. Yes, because again, sexually attracted to men. But that, having romantic partners with men didn't really work for me most of the time. And I know I am bisexual. Yes, I am also biromantic. It doesn't really matter what your gender is. But the reality of the matter is that in this part of my life, as for a long time, honestly, I was stuck on one person. Again, the person I've mentioned prior so many times in this live stream, I was stuck on them. So, every fucking person I chased after at that point was based on them in some way, which was extremely unhealthy. And not to mention, just hurtful for the other people. Because, yeah, that basically meant that while I was dating other people, I was thinking about this one person who was from my childhood, who I just... Dude, our friendship was so fucking brief. It should not matter to the point of 10 years, yet I can't escape it. I don't know what to fucking think about that. I really don't. I also, you know, I have an inkling of, you know, what they think about me. Just an inkling, though. I really don't know if I can confirm it or deny it, because, yeah. But the crux of the matter is, how I feel about them is toxic. I fucking thought I was actually just legitimately going insane. It literally just... Yeah, I was actually just going insane, honestly. This is very much proof of that. The best thing I did for myself was quite literally distancing myself a bit. And also, the next best thing I did after distancing myself was this. Accepting the fact. I was very much obsessed with one person. And yeah, because of that, not because of that, but my own choices, but influenced by that. Bro wasn't even pining, bro was a pine tree. Kai, you're right, but fuck you. As friendly as I can say this. Fuck you, Kai. You're my best friend, sure. At the same time, like, bro, I will actually kill you. I know said, bro, stop. I'm sorry. Anyways, yes, pining for 10 years. That's the stream. That's my confession. I was pining for 10 years and I didn't even fucking know. Jesus Christ. But yeah, my villain origin story is very much wanting to become human because of this person. Like, I didn't know how to feel. So, I didn't know what emotions were. And a huge part of my journey has been accepting that I have emotions, accepting that I'm human, accepting that I get horny thoughts sometimes and must go to horny jail, or maybe don't need to go to horny jail. Because in my case, horny jail is just Catholic guilt. Horny jail is Catholic guilt. So, yeah. Dealing with that fact, and sexual identity is one thing. Then there's my gender identity, which is another fucking whole thing, can of worms in itself, related to this. Most of my everything I've made in some way is related to this. Because this is the start of my own choices. And my own choice was to literally just fucking beat myself over this person for the next 10 years. Like, that was my choice, 100%. Fucking going insane, going feral at the mouth and frothing at the mouth over a fucking childhood friend / rival. I guess. Like, literally, I can't make this up, right? I'm sorry, I'm just gonna bring up my type fucking one last thing before I cut the call, because fucking there is this one fucking character. I just love her so much. She's actually just my fucking type. How the fuck do I say that? It's not only her looks, it's also her weird fucking quirky personality that's kind of out there. How the fuck do I say this? And the fact that she's, like, shorter than me is also kind of hot. I don't know, okay? And also, fucking, just, my type in people, my type in romantic partners was quite literally Max Caulfield for so fucking long. Also, fucking, this motherfucker. Just, this person, fucking Velma. Not just for the looks, because the looks are also fucking stunning. I honestly really like that. But also the glasses and everything. Okay, no, but like the whole thing is that it's the personality. I just like. She's fucking lesbian? Wait, okay, anyway. We're looking at the Google images, what the fuck? Anyways, I'm gonna lose my mind if I keep frothing at the mouth over women like this, but yes. Just... yeah, fucking... specifically IRL, like, this kind of person, I will actually kill for. I will die for. Like, they're so fucking cute. And just socially awkward. Okay, Kai says my type is socially awkward nerds. Yeah, I mean, yes, my type is quite literally socially awkward nerds for both men and women. Of late, she's a lesbian or bi? Velma's a lesbian or bi? I think there's a reason why I fucking loved her as a kid. I actually want death. I... bro, I want to die. just reeling for a bit, because, like, YouTube doesn't allow, yeah, no, Kai, YouTube does not allow links, especially on, live chat, so you're gonna have to, like, at me somewhere else later. But, yes, yeah, no, everything about Velma, dude, is just, I will actually kill someone. My first response to lust in any form is I will actually just snap someone's neck. Because I'd rather do that than be lustful. Like, this is so deep set, dude. Tiny girls, fucking glasses, bob haircut, quirky personality, I will kill. I will kill someone for that. Fucking... It's like the I will protect meme, but, like, more cuteness, aggression type beat. Yes, yes, yes! I am... You and a large amount of other people. Yes, see. I realize that. At the same time, like, bro. I am legitimately just gonna froth at the mouth. I'm legitimately just gonna start fucking going rabid, dude. I am so down bad, it's not even funny. Like... And of course, my first reaction to liking girls was... Oh, wow, against God. Jesus died for my sins, kinda shit. So yeah, me being horny was not an option. Yes. Yes, that's the stream. The stream is me frothing at the mouth about girls. Yeah. Subsequently, right? Every person I dated after being friends with this person, I was only friends with them. I wasn't even dating them. I don't know what the fuck happened. How am I still stuck on someone so romantically when I was just their friend for, like, a few months? I don't even fucking know, honestly. Like, I did know them for a long time. I wasn't really friends with them for that long, though, to be honest. Sure, I was really close friends with them, I guess. They were my closest friend at one point. I guess I just really fucking loved them, huh? And I honestly thought that that love was hate. Like, it was so strong. I was like, this can only be hate. I must actually just loathe this person. And yeah, a huge part of it was because what came up after the fact was that I was mentally unwell and suicidal. Yeah, shit happened. I won't get into that, really, but... Long story short, I kind of felt abandoned by them. Because when I needed them most, yeah, I didn't hear from them. Which, yeah, that's kind of in the past, honestly. Because, to be honest with you, it wasn't just Ghost. It wasn't just that person who didn't reach out to me, who I thought was a very, very close friend. It's just like Ghost hurt the most, honestly. Because, yeah, I thought I wasn't important. I thought I didn't matter. Yeah. Been dealing with that for most of my life, right? That I don't matter. That was like the final nail in the coffin for me, kinda. So, for my own sake, I just had to, like, distance myself. And as you can tell in Flame of Heaven, Flame of Hell, that made a lot of things worse. A lot of things worse. And I honestly don't blame Ghost at this point. I don't blame the people who are egging us on, quote-unquote, either. Because no one knew. We didn't say anything. Of course not. Me and Ghost are very similar people in that sense. We don't really talk about shit. Ever. Especially not honestly. And my whole journey, 10 years in the making, has been me becoming honest, at least with myself, if not anybody else. Yeah. So yeah, my honest opinion and my honest thoughts on all of this is that, yes, homoeroticness, I guess. Fucking homosexual. I am a 80% homosexual. Not all the way there. 20% is straight, I guess. I'm bi. I'm fucking bi. Who fucking cares? But yes. Time to end stream because I'm actively losing my mind. Anyways, thanks Kai, thanks Steam, thanks everyone. I'm just gonna fucking pass the fuck out and I don't know.